A Christmas Carol by Carol.or. This is getting worse. Every year, immediately after Thanksgiving, something comes up inside of me and I show serious signs of insanity. One year, my partner will see that it's getting out of hand and make me get professional help. What affects me so? The calendar comes around on November 25th, and my thinking skills can no longer be relied upon. The rest of the year, I'm sane, rational, even frugal. But let me get a hint that Christmas is near, and I'm showering my house in lights, combing the town for ridiculous decorations, and then running through the streets looking for the biggest tree to kill. Since this strange behavior begins after Thanksgiving, I once considered that maybe the combination of turkey, ham, stuffing, cranberry sauce, and apple pie, when mixed with my own chemistry, causes temporary damage to my sense of logic and reasoning skills. Another possibility, and this one rings more true, is that I am a sucker for Christmas. The truth is that Christmas always turns me into a Christmas Carol. It doesn't matter how strongly I might protest that I detest the commercial nightmare that the celebration of my Savior's birth has become. My lips say no, no, but my action says, where's the giant Frosty? The first to go is my sense of good taste. Even though this holiday takes me by storm, there are some limits to what I call tacky and what I don't. Plastic is tacky. My standards must have slipped out the back door then as I drove down the street yesterday with my new plastic Jesus, Mary, and Joseph manger set for my front lawn resting on my back seat. When I listen to my own reasoning, even I don't get it. I reason that even if people are going to take the decadent route in their celebrations, why do the symbols of Christmas have less and less to do with Christ? So I decided that the nativity scene was in order to accomplish this noble purpose. My first choice, of course, was a live nativity, but I got absolutely no cooperation from anyone in my family. Even my little white dog ran the other way as I casually commented that he looks a little like a sheep. So I drew a compromise and ended up with the plastic figures. I could only be happy, though, after I built a stable with a straw roof for them, to at least tone down the idea of plastic. I do have my standards. There seems to be no hope for me in my affliction. I hear the Salvation Army bell ring, and like a Pavlovian dog, I'm off and running. I now set forth to raise the electricity bill so fast the meter spins. I assign my partner the upper lights of the house, mostly to keep said partner on the ladder so as not to stop my attack on the rest of the house. I plug in the angels and the reindeer, the nativity, the outdoor tree lights, the outdoor bush lights. Then, of course, I start the lights that lead to the other lights. There's no really stationary object that is safe from my illumination invasion. I then roll up my sleeves and start on the indoor attack. I put up the Charlie Brown Christmas figures in the windowsill. I set angels and St. Nick's at their post on the furniture and shelves. I put Frosty the Snowman in my entryway, spray snow on the window borders, then convert the otherwise useful kitchen counter block into a snowy village scene with hundreds of little people bustling in its streets. Sure, that part might sound sane and even cute to you, until I mention that I actually name the people in the streets. I even have strict rules for this village town, and for the many other decorations as well. For example, the only vehicles on display allowed are old pickup trucks or horse-drawn carriages. Where I draw the line and where I don't seems to be anybody's guess. My daughter innocently asked if we could get some garland for the tree while we were at the store. I looked at her in shock, aghast that she would even consider such an atrocity, and yet strode off down the aisle with 8 more boxes of purple lights for the front lawn, whose driveway already looked like an airplane runway. My partner held up a box of multicolored lights and suggested we try them. I put the blasphemous box back on the shelf and patiently explained that they must all be white or solid color. If I were to be asked why this is so, I could provide no answer. It's a sickness. It wasn't always this way. I used to be quite the snob. When it came to Christmas decorations, they were subtle, old-fashioned, no bright greens or reds, simple tones of burgundy and gold if anything. Santa Claus never entered into the script. Those days are long gone. I am now a serious Christmas warrior. I wish I could say all the changes in me stop there. It is not so. I've fallen in love with Santa. At the Christmas parade in town marches the 100th Santa by me. I'm shouting at the top of my lungs, "Hey, look, there's Santa! Hey, Santa, over here! Yay, Santa!" My partner nor my child will not even stand on the same block with me at the parade anymore. Santa is an important part of my metamorphosis. At no other time of the year am I a cross-dresser. But let Christmas come, and I happily don a red beard and a big red suit. At least this makes sense to me. I play Santa for the kindergartners in the local school, and from the moment I first saw, from Santa's point of view, the look of magic and hope in a little girl's eyes as she gazed up in awe and wonder, I was hooked. Then when she whispered to Santa in his ear to help her daddy so he wouldn't be so angry, I was never the same. My own daughter looked at me one day and asked, "Mommy, is Santa real?" I will not lie to my child. I told her, yes, Santa is real. I told her of the grand and joyful fellow by the name of Saint Nick, who was a bishop and lived long ago. He made it his job to travel all over the world and share God's love. I told him how he understood children and loved them and would bring the delight of sharing gifts to celebrate another very special child's birthday. And as with most powerful things, wonderful magic came to be. It touched so many, so greatly, that to this day, St. Nick's powerful message of love still presents us with toys and wonder and love and mystery on the Savior's birthday. I then confess that moms don't know everything, and that how this happens is still a mystery. But there is not one Christmas Eve that doesn't find me gazing up in the sky for a glimpse of a certain sleigh passing a certain star. This last change in my metamorphosis, I don't mind at all. I suppose this is the reason that if one Christmas the Grinch were to come to my town and find my house, well, it's not like he's going to miss it with all those lights, and bag up every floof and fuzzle and soof, all my tringlers and wafflers and wassels and pantuckers, I doubt the sound of my Christmas morn would miss much a beat. Merry Christmas, everybody.